a favorite movie by fans involved many of your favorite celebrities. Another great film by an actor we know by the name of Adam Sandler. And yeah, a movie mainly about five friends known each other for years, but came together once again because all friend of theirs passed away. But after that, they reunited together for very old time and stuff, or um, closer to 4th of July and stuff. And yeah, it's just a wild ride. What are your thoughts about Grown Ups when you first watched it?
Okay, first off, the only reason why they got together in the first place is because like the coach told them to just play life like they play ball. So there's that, and I think that's kind of, yeah, it might be like a strong message and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, like looking at watching Grown Ups for the first time, it definitely was like one of the best movies that I did see for myself. Sure, people might have their opinions, and that's cool and everything, but for me, it's actually kind of fun for like family and friends to just be there all together and hang out with each other, having a great time. I like that. It's one of the many things that I just think about every single day.
Mm-hmm. And what were your favorite parts about the movie?
Okay, even though yes, you're supposed to be respectful at funerals and everything, but everything else, like, well, the Ave Maria part from Rob Schneider, of course, that was like one of the funniest part, and of course
Oh,
David Spade had this hamming up by doing,
I know. Grow up, warrior!
oh look at him now, don't be so bad, Robbie.
Yeah. Yes, it was sad, but I can never get tired of that scene where he's just sitting randomly, because it's supposed to end after Adam Sandler's character was like finished his speech and stuff. He just came out nowhere saying "I Maria," but it just made it
Because
funnier.
like the reason why he's saying that is, I mean, come on, like sing it for somebody. I mean, a funeral song, like when somebody dies and you sing them or play them a song. I think it was going that direction.
Yeah. What's another good one? Let's not forget when they're trying to dodge that arrow.
Yes, of course, like in a slow motion where you see everybody except for Rob Schneider just running away, and then so,
And yeah, he thought he was the last man standing, but he got the arrow in the foot.
and of course, like things got even much more hilarious but harsh whenever when everybody when they brought him back, and then it got all hostile with his wife, and yes.
Yeah, but at least he made up with her later.
Let's see, another hilarious part. Yes, I always found the rope on the tree part. Kevin James just swinging, and then he got so scared, bam, into a tree, rolling down, and then, oh, he's totally fine. But then, like, he heard a bird.
Yeah, like he pretended he broke his bone, but he's like using a stick, and then he actually hurt an animal. So yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad the bird survived. I'm surprised it didn't get fully crushed by his blade.
I mean, like, look, I mean, like, I mean, here and there, depending on comedy. Let's see, other different parts. Let's see here. Of course, having fun at like the water park and everything. Yeah, that was kind of a little bit fun. The montage of them
Yeah,
going
I
down.
always wanted to go there. I remember being in one park when I was really little. I forgot which one it was, but yeah, that looked really fun. And seeing where Karen Shane's character was like in the pool, and his daughter was like wanted to go to that one water slide, and he asked him if he's making a sissy, and he was.
She asked him.
She. Oh, I said he. I'm sorry.
But
And
then,
there's also.
no,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay, well, there's also a scene where Tom Hanks' character saw the kids like having fun in the water, like shooting rocks, and she's about to do it too because used to do it, but she accidentally threw a rock in one of her kids' nuts.
No, in the stomach.
Sorry.
I mean, like, if it wasn't a nuts, that would have been way worse, but it was hilarious all the same, but an attempt to just have fun, but...
Yeah. And, of course, where David Spacey's character was passed out drunk, Adam Sandler and Karen James are, like, messing with him.
I mean, it's like one of the best parts for me, especially with Adam Sandler saying, like, you know he's going to go to your room? That voice always just kills me.
I know, and when they're smacking on smacking on his forehead and stuff, and then when they put him in the closet.
Alright, but things got like way much more intense when like Rob Schneider thought that David Spade was like shaking the bed with his daughter, but no.
Yeah, because when she's trying to say like your son came out all night, then she had like a speck on her forehead, and then she had like a scratch on her head, and then that like triggered Rob a bit.
But it was all because of okay, this like one of the it was all because of Adam Sandler and Chris Rock's kids, their sons, just like peeking at her because, well, of course, you know, hotness.
Yeah, because she felt a disturbance in the force. And by force, I mean perverts. So she tried to close the window, she tripped, and that's where she got the cut on her forehead.
And after that part when everybody was confessing about like not lying to each other again, and they all just made up and hugged, you could clearly see them hug the hot chicks. Like you can't miss that.
I know. But when they're confessing, like one of the confessions, like Rob Schneider's wife, admitted that she was kidding that she was a dude.
You can just see his face, but the insults that she said, it was like, don't say that his hair makes him look like a dirty Q-tip, or that he resembles an elder gay Jonas brother, or a midget Filipino Fonzie.
And then I started laughing. Remember in the water park, all the ladies fell in love with this one guy, and they tried to find a way to get his attention, and he's walking towards them, and he started to speak, and it's like this weird high-pitched voice, and they started laughing.
I mean, yeah, I couldn't blame them. Their laughing, of course, had me dying too, and who could blame them? That was just hilarious.
And then my real character was like, everything's on serious
except for his voice.
Oh, Lord. What else? Of course, one of the best moments is the basketball scene, and playing one of my favorite songs, Everyone's a Winner.
Yes, I like that too. I can't get enough of that song either.
Especially with the guitar riff and the songs, and it's just that good. I'm glad that I found out what it was called, like on YouTube, because I trying to figure out what it's called. But yeah, it became my favorite song.
And I guess it was a genuine moment for Adam Sandler to let his rival to just win the game because he saw how his life was. But at the end, watching the fireworks and playing Air Roulette again, and like, we won again.
Yeah, apparently one guy that got injured during the pool because he tried to do it with his feet, and like it backfired, so he got all casted up in white shape. Everyone started making white related jokes or like reach on top, and Dave Spade is like, "Hey, Wyatt, where's MCA?" And then at the end, he's the one that got the arrow in the foot.
Let's see. Okay, well, one of the more softer moments, of course, when everybody was in the cabin at night and then they were just dancing with their ladies and stuff, all set to the song of Sentimental Lady. That song is just...
that's what it's called. Huh.
Soothing.
Good to know.
Let's see. Well, basically any part that they're together, like collaborating... And in a good way, just hanging out with each other is just, great. Especially that part when Adam Sandler walked in on with the kids, like, talking with them with the cans.
Oh, yeah. And the Chris Rock's son is like, we can put one of these in a shower. There's one girl, wait, you what?
The delivery from Adam Sandler, it's just freaking perfect.
I know, and then he heard flatulence from one and the can, and he followed it, and it turned out it was under the blood of Chris Rock's mother-in-law.
Let's see other different ones. Hmm. Other different parts. Oh, well, let's see.
You know, when it was like showing each one of the characters, like getting a phone call about the coach passing away, Ken James was like swimming with his kids, and he's trying to get out, but he ended up breaking the pool, and water went everywhere.
It was it was even much more funny when he slid.
You know, like, hey, mommy. There's a ladder for a reason.
Let's see. Other different ones.
Remember when Rob Schneider tried to like use a speedboat, and Ken James was like on water skis and then trying to move, but couldn't because of his weight, and then finally the motor snapped off.
Yeah, it was kind of like disappointing, but there's still much more to that. Well, at least just try to have some more fun.
And in fact, found out that Rob Schneider lived in Tree Fort for a year. And when a kid asked why, and he said, "My dad took away my roller skates." And then Dave Spade is like, "Oh no, Vietnam flashback." And he looked at it.
And of course, let's see the restaurant part where they just went out to get some food, and then like, hey, remember we hang up here whether we got wasted? And be like, what's wasted?
What's wasted? Nice going, Higgins. Yeah, and then when it said it was ice cream, and the kid's like, "I want to get chocolate wasted."
In fact, that was the first time for me to like know what really wasted really meant.
Yeah, I didn't understand it either until my parents explained to me a little bit. So yeah, I know what wasted actually is.
Well,
all right. So one of the main characters, the leading one, will be Lenny Fader, played by none other than Adam Sandler. Yeah, Lenny has a family of his own. He has a big mansion since he lives in Hollywood. He had a job where he got his own mansion, which is that impressed me when I first watched it, because I've never seen a mansion that big in my life, and I always wanted to go there.
well, yeah. Like I always dreamed about. I mean, like my house is almost kind of a little bit mansion-like, but it's not mansion. Just it's, it's decent.
And yeah, when he heard about his old coach friend passed away, he called his old friends, and they met at a funeral and stuff. And they decided to go to the lake house for a couple weeks and have a great time. That was until like later on I found out that the main reason to go to a lake house, like, what was it? The reason. Do you remember?
Oh, like, well, you gotta be specific.
Because when like found out that he was lying and stuff, find out what was the reason that I was going to the lake house.
I mean, like, I guess there's something about like there's really something big, and before like they were supposed to go, not really supposed to like go there, uh, like something important that they needed to go. It wasn't necessary for them to just go to the lake house. I can't really remember correctly either. Oh wait.
Oh.
Well, according to this, let's see if everybody's. Okay, it says here that like Lenny. Oh wait, it said that Lenny canceled their flight to Milan, and explaining that they wanted their family to just go on a normal vacation with normal people.
Right, I forgot. Cause you seen like how his kids were and stuff, like playing video games and stuff. He just wanted them to like go outside and have a great time, and not like be indoors all day long.
which eventually they did, and well, yeah, that's a great development.
Yeah. And yeah, as his character Lenny Fader, he's a great guy and pretty hilarious too.
Yes.
So yeah, of course we know Sandler from many movies such as Zookeeper, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, and many other movies. And yeah, I still love Adam Sandler to this day. And recently, during our visit to my uncle's house, Christmas Eve, I finally got to watch Murder Mystery 2 on Netflix.
And how'd that go?
It was good and pretty crazy at the same time because there was like twists and turns and stuff. But yeah, but that's all Adam Sandler is. He is pretty funny and crazy. But of course, I give Adam a solid 10.
Well, yes, Infinity.
All right, next up is Kevin James's character Eric Lemonsoff. So yeah, he has a wife and 2 children and a dog, which has a very questionable bark. Asking why does it sound like that, and has never filed a complaint, like either kill his dog or clip his vocal cords, which why the dog sounds like that.
Well, yes.
What could I say about Eric Lemonsoff?
I like for me, I guess it's a nice little reference to Click. He was mentioned in Click.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Good to know. I'm glad they used that name from the movie for this.
Like, well, it said that he was a former worker at the Branchville Lawn Furniture Store, but it said that he got laid off.
Oh yeah, that's right. And in fact, that they didn't know that because he didn't tell them stuff.
Because he didn't want to be humiliated.
But he's still a great guy. He even offered to pay everyone's dinner at the restaurant. And even joked about like he ordered certain foods, and he's like, "That's all for me. What are you guys having?"
Yeah, like everybody just like throwing jokes around to just come on, like have a great time with each other and stuff. But I
Yeah.
think it was pretty cool for to teach his son to just drink regular milk instead of from his mom's bosom.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I'm glad he did that. Um, but anyway, so yeah, what was your introduction to Kevin James?
Yeah, let's see. I believe yeah, Hitch. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that movie. I didn't watch the rest of it, but yeah, that was my introduction. The other was Malcolm.
Oh, good one.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Kevin James is an awesome dude, and I rate him a 9.
Yeah, 10.
All right, cool. All right, next up is Kurt McKenzie, which is Chris Rock's character. And yeah, he has a family of his own, 2 kids, well, a third one coming up, and his wife's mother is living with him, and she gives him a lot of crap.
Right, but he tries his best to just be a stay-at-home dad. I mean, like, well, it is what it is about how you are in life. But he, like,
Yeah,
he's the player.
and he tried to be a good cook too, but his kids didn't like what he fixed.
And of course, there's a little bit of a. Oh wait, hold on a second. What is this? Just saying. Well, like Kurt kind of like has this situation where he feels unappreciated by, of course, his families, especially from his wife, and like she kind of like accuses him of having a thing for the Faders nanny Rita, which no, it's nothing personal.
Yeah, I mean he's just like showing her how to like throw rocks and stuff. Like not that's all. I mean he wasn't like foreign or anything. And he said he's a married man, so he's respectful.
Yeah, so overall for me, 10.
10 for me as well for Chris Rock. And next is Marcus Higgins, or just Higgins, David Spade. Yeah, he's in a way he's the slapstick of the group. Like he's like the just man is slapstick.
Basically a slacker and a let's see what's to say, let's see, seducer of women. Yeah, I like, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's pretty hilarious. Of course, I mentioned that he got passed out drunk and in a closet. And when he came out of the closet next morning, he actually had the breastfeeder on his left nipple.
Well, yeah, just trying to get that image on my head.
Yeah. And yeah, what other things I could talk about Marcus? Oh yeah, since he was accused of hitting on Rob Schneider's character's daughter, he was getting chased around, and he got kicked in the nuts twice, but it involved Rob Schneider hurting his foot because he kept kicking him with that foot.
Yeah, but eventually they just like made up because he would never do that because they're best friends. But yeah, it's great. It's great that they made up.
And I love when he came out of the closet. He talked about dream he had with a blonde chick, and it came out. It was the dog. It was like, I think it was a chick, or whatever he said.
Oh, dream.
That's all I have to say for that. But how are you introduced to David Spade?
Racing Stripes.
It was a mix between Benchwarmers and New Groove.
Good.
So yeah, David Spade is always an iconic. I rate him a 9.
Yeah, 10.
And now to Rob Schneider, which is Rob Hillard. I love how actors use their first names in movies and TV shows. Sometimes it just works. But yeah, this is like one of my introductions to Rob Schneider. I forgot what else. It was Benchwarmers too. But yeah, Rob Schneider is like the 5th member of the group. He has like crazy wild hair, and he's married to a woman that is way older than him. I don't know how old she is supposed to be in that movie, but anyway, yeah, he's supposed to like a guru, like a peace
He's a hippie
kind of guy. Yeah, hippie. Thank you. And he even like offered a banana that is not really banana. And he also like offered pancakes called elephant pancakes.
Let's just say just not really that good at just like cooking or something like that. But anyway,
yeah.
like
but I love that Adam Sandler kept hitting him with a bag.
Yes.
But yeah, he was having a great time with the boys and stuff, and he ended up getting hurt. When we mentioned we got hit in the foot with an arrow, and his wife's trying to calm everyone down and try to tell him what to do, and then he got so upset he snapped at her.
But again, eventually they did made up. It was just like a reaction from.
However, he actually has 3 daughters, 2 of which don't even match like with his wife.
Because if you were listening, he had been through 3 marriages with 3 different women.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me, because it has been a while since I've seen it. But thank you for bringing that up. But the 3rd daughter, definitely looks like him.
Which has been joked about, which is kind of like a little bit wrong, but like all of them are okay. Yeah, they're all fine.
Yeah. And I love how the song, like, being a collage or whatever it's called, and they're trying to fix one of his daughter's card, and his wife was like trying to fix it. He's like, "Oh, honey, you blew your gasket," and then this the ink was like coming out, and then they're both enjoying it, and the boy was like, "Oh no, I have that this," and they turned the chairs around and started fixing the lake.
Yes.
But yeah, Rob Schneider is a classic. He's like one of Adam Sandler's bestest friends. He's been in a lot of his movies. They've been in each other's movies. Adam has been in his, and Rob has been in Adam's. So
Yeah, we get
yeah,
that.
yeah, I think it. Anyway, I rank Rob at 10.
Yeah, like basically like give everyone a 10 because well at this point like yeah it's alright fine.
Well,
For
I
me.
know,
For
but
me.
anyway.
For me.
Next up is Salma Hayek, which this was my introduction to her.
Same here.
And she is Adam Sandler's wife, and yeah, their whole plan, like, let's go to Milan mainly for a fashion show, and yeah, that was their whole plan and stuff, but later, but she actually, her kids, she decided she wanted to stay so she can learn how to do that again, and she was like what was the deal and stuff, but later she got mad at Lenny because he canceled the flight.
But yeah, once again, like everybody just like committed with what was happening, and then just made up, and yeah, everything was fine.
What was your introduction to Salma Hayek?
I just told you. If you didn't hear me, I did say same as you, grown ups.
I'm sorry. She also was in movies such as. Have you seen The Hitman's Bodyguard with Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson?
Not yet.
Oh, I recommend it. But yeah, she is like one of the recognizable actresses around. I do like her character and stuff. I rank her a 9.
Infinity.
Alright, and now to a woman named Maria Bello. She plays Sally Lemonsoft, which is James's wife. What are your thoughts about her?
Well, yeah, she's a decent, loving, caring mom. Yeah. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah, and she was like mainly there to like breastfeed her son, which he's a bit too old for. He's like 4 years old and stuff. And yeah, there's nothing more I can say, but she is a pretty good character. This was like the only time I've ever seen her in, besides that and Grown Ups 2. So yeah, Maria Bello did pretty good in this movie. I rank her a 10.
Yes, same as you.
And now to Diane McKenzie, which is Chris Rock's wife, Maya Rudolph, which this was my introduction to.
Let's see if I remember correctly. Oh, well, I guess it's the same for me as well.
So yeah, Maya Rudolph's character, Diane McKenzie, she is a pregnant woman and yeah, a hardworking mom too. And she first tried to tell her kids to respect their dad's cooking, but she actually brought in a pizza.
Well, yeah, because like she has her moments where she's just flipping hilarious, all thanks to Rudolph being, of course, a great comedian herself.
I also got introduced to her in a movie with Kristen Wiig called Bridesmaids, where she is planning on getting married and stuff. It's a pretty funny movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it.
Alright, yeah.
But yeah, and she also upset because she thought Kurt McKenzie was flirting with Lenny's maid and stuff, but she did apologize for her kissing and stuff, and that she guess there was that she doesn't give him much attention because she's like tired out of work and stuff. But yeah, she's pretty fun. I always love Maya Rudolph, and of course I give her a solid 10.
Infinity.
Awesome. Okay, who's next?
Oh.
Alright, we should bring up Cameron Boyce, which is one of the sons that plays with Lenny Fader. Yeah, this was my second introduction to him. The other was just... I'm sorry?
What?
Nothing. But yeah, this was my second introduction to Karen Boyce. The other was a show on Disney Channel called Jesse. And yeah, he's very recognizable to me whenever I seen him. And what's sad about him that he passed away a few years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like one of my favorite Disney Channel stars, and I saw him in that show. But yeah, Keithy Fader was like playing video games with his brother and stuff, and that's what he's mainly there for. Yeah, that's all I had to really say. I don't know what else to say, but what are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, like he's a like when it comes to like brothers hanging out, like he was decent. He was hilarious. He did have his moments. And well, that's all I gotta say. He's like a good brother and a good kid.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace to Karen Boyce. A solid 100.
Infinity, yes.
Alright, who's next? Okay, let's talk about one of Rob Scheider's daughters, Madison Riley, who played the blonde chick, Jasmine Taylor.
Alright, well, go ahead.
Yeah, this was my only introduction to her. I didn't see her in anything else. Have you seen her in anything else?
I mean, like if you keep looking online, there's the internet. That just ain't the Stone Age. I know I explained this 100 times, but let's see. Let's see.
Apparently, she was one of the Fred movies.
Oh, alright.
She also used to be in Pair of Kings. Have you ever heard that show?
But no. Oh, let's see. Zoe 101, Bratz. That's fine.
So yeah, that's all she was. She played the daughter, and yeah, the reason she was like kind of flirty, she was like getting their attention and stuff, and yeah. I mean, even though she's hot, of course, Jasmine would never do that to his best friend like that.
Yeah,
so yeah, Madison Riley did they're really good in this movie. I do it 9.
Yeah, 10.
All right. Yeah, okay. Next is Jamie Chung, which plays Amber, his second daughter. Yeah, another hot character for the boys to like. Nothing more I could say about her, but she did pretty good in this movie.
Yes.
I give her a 9.
I it was already obvious where I said for my side for everybody. So there's we'll keep going.
And there's Ashley Lauren plays Bridget, the third daughter that really resembles her dad. Top it off with his hairdo. And yeah, she was pretty done dirty because she was the term ugliest one, and then the guy in the water park called her and dad fugly, and they took offense to that, and then Rob pushed him down the slide.
Yes.
So yeah, she's a pretty neat character. I give her a 10.
Uh-huh.
Alright, next is Alexis Nicole Sanchez, who played the youngest daughter, Becky Fader. And yeah, all she is a cutesy character. She is trying to drive the car. Luckily she didn't get hurt because she's trying to get the GPS to go to heaven, where she heard the coach passed away, and that's where they learned that he passed away and stuff. And she is trying to take care of the boy that got injured and stuff. And yeah, she's a pretty good kid. In both movies, I give her a solid 10.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next is Jake Goldberg, who played Greg, the oldest brother of the group. And yeah, he has a thing that he has a certain liking for water called Voss with a V. And yeah, a running gag that the other guy calls it a blast water with a B. But yeah, him along with another guy, which is Kurt's son, and both I fell in love with both of these girls and stuff, and yeah, he even hoisted himself and the blonde girl's arms out at the end of the movie while they're running away from the arrow.
Yeah, pretty funny.
And yeah, that's all I say about Jake Goldberg. 10.
Yes.
Alright, next is Ada Nicole Singer, who played Donna Lemsov, the daughter of Eric's character. And yeah, she is a bit like other. Oh, my mom's calling me. Be right back. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, Ada Nicole Singer. Oh yeah, so Donna is the daughter of Eric Lemsov. So yeah, she is a bit difficult. During at the funeral party, she was eating cake without a fork, and the wife was trying to explain that
could you use a fork?
No. Looks like she didn't get the memo. That's far. It was pretty funny. But she has a very love interest of Karen Bush's character.
No.
And, yeah.
Oh wait, I thought she was into Greg.
No, she was into Keithy.
Oh, I was like, well, I guess it's just been some time.
Yeah, it was more explained in the second movie, which we'll talk about when we do that in the future. But anyway, yeah, she's a right character. I like how Ada done this character, so I gave her 10.
Yeah.
And now for her little brother, Bean Lemsov, played by Frank Gingerich. I think that's how they do it. And so yeah, the youngest of her family and stuff. His, yeah. So yeah, all he wants is a milk, and not the regular milk, breast milk, but she's a bit old. But he just likes it so much. I didn't like saying no and stuff. So, but finally, Kim James, I finally gave him some regular milk, and he liked that instead. So, he broke off that. Well, that's basically it. So, yeah, nothing else to say. 9.
Yeah, same as you.
Alright. Blake Clark, who played the coach Bobby Buzzer Ferdinando. He is very recognizable. What was your introduction to him?
Toy Story 3.
Okay, that's a good one. One of which I would say this and Waterboy, where he was very nonsensical because he was talking gibberish and stuff. But yeah, I really like his character, and yeah, he's a great guy. He's not a great coach when he's giving that speech and stuff. The reason it's called buzzer because when they made the final shot, the buzzer buzzed just at that time. So, and all that time they always go and once in their life. But sadly, the coach passed away, which is the reason why they got reunited and stuff. But yeah, Blake Clark is an awesome guy. He's been making great movies like 51st Dates. Made a cameo in Shoulder. What else has he been in? well, that's all I could ones I could think of for him. But yeah, for him, 100. He's that awesome.
Infinity.
There's Jonathan Lawren, who played one of Lenny's old friends. He's the one that has the cross eye.
He's also his actor, friend, he's a collaborator of and friend of Adam Sandler. Appeared in multiple different of his movies and everything. So that's real nice that he has all these friends to just.
That's his trademark. What movie he's in that he has a cross eye.
I mean, I would think it was only just for grown-ups. I don't think he's like for like.
There are other movies that he had a cross eye. If I'm mistaken. Coming, dear. Check it out.
Well.
Okay, now that I was saying, so more movies I've seen of Jonathan Lawren. One he was in Anger Management. What else have you seen him in?
The Water Boy.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I think he was also in 50 First Dates, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Right. I wish I could think of what else he has been in.
Well, there's Wikipedia. But don't matter. It just say yes, like a lot of different of his movies. So there's that.
Oh yeah, he's been in Benchwarmers, Now President Chuck and Larry, Jack and Jill, Blended, Just Go With It, and many other movies that I recognize him in. So yes, he is a really recognizable guy, a great friend of Adam Sandler, and I really did enjoy his work. 100.
Okay.
Alright. Next up is the one and only Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi,
I'm sorry. But yeah, he appeared there at the water park as a friend of theirs. He is gonna go jump off the zip line, but not with his hands above his feet, but ended up getting stuck. He's trying to get off, but his foot got stuck and crashed into one of the pool sheds and ended up all body casted.
Yeah, pretty funny.
Yeah. He was upset with the jokes that is poking fun at, but he tried to be sweet and touch Deanne's pregnant belly, but ended up touching her breasts, and she said, "That's not my belly, that's my breast." And he said, "I'd like to feel those too," and Ken Jessica got up about to beat him up.
But yes,
but at least he is looking out for his buddy, because you should not mess with his wife like that. And yeah, like I mentioned, what?
Wife's friend's wife, or just you just said that the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's all I have to say about Steve. What were many introductions to him?
Monsters Inc.
Me too. And yeah, Steve is a pretty solid guy, awesome actor and voice actor, and yeah, I really like him. 100.
Vanity.
Alright. One more we could talk about is Colin Quinn, who played Dickie Bailey, a rival to Lenny. He got upset with him with the basketball game, saying it wasn't fair because he said the foot was over the line and stuff, so they require a rematch against him, his boy, and then Lenny and Greg. So yeah, they almost had it until Lenny decided to give it up and purposely miss.
Win?
Yeah, allow him to win. Yeah, that sounds better. But yeah, he's an okay character, but I do like his actor. I give him a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for the cast.
And then for me, of course, shout out to China Ann McClain, best known from Ant Farm.
Oh,
and
right. Duh. Yeah, that was my main introduction to her. Or the other was Ant Farm. which is my main introduction. Yeah, she's a great actress. Really good friends with Cameron Boyce. She was really sad that he passed away and stuff. But yeah, I really like her, and she's the daughter of Chris Rock character. And yeah, there was not much about her until she get a really good role in the second movie, which we'll talk about in the future. But of course, I give China a solid 100.
Very
awesome. And yeah, that's it.
And, all right. Well, we don't need to go through everybody, but shout out to also Neji Jeter, who is like the brother of Dion and Kurtz, best known for Miles Morales, and also let's see.
Was it Miles Morales?
He portrays Miles Morales, not in the Spider-Verse movies, but in the video games.
Oh, I did not know that was him. That's pretty dope.
There's also Tim Meadows, Malcolm, one of Dickie's friends, and a guy rivalry with Kurtz. First got to know him from Aliens in the Attic.
Cool.
And of course, there's the late great Norm Macdonald, who appeared as a geezer who went down that freaking water slide, and his pants were riding up on him.
Oh, I didn't know he was in the movie.
So yeah, that's basically like, yeah, we're done here.
Okay.
On.
Okay. What else do we know that's good?
Well, for me, I kind of like basically explain like my parts, and well, there's nothing really much more I could think of.
I can't think of anything else either.
But overall, yes, it's one of the many movies that I enjoy with like a large, big cast that's of notables that you like recognize and love and everything. I just like it when they collab with each other, and it's the meeting of family and friends just hanging out, great, living life, having a great time and everything like that. It's one of the best movies of 2010 for me, and one of the many movies that just gives me life, at least in memory, at least. And it kind of like inspired me to just at least try to do the same sometime in the future.
Yeah.
And like anything that is spoke to you for the film?
Not really, but I still enjoy the moments they had, both funny and just wholesome moments stuff. And yeah, they look like they had a great time in the movie.
Yeah, yes, I couldn't. It's a fine way of putting it. And like, I just gotta say, even no, I should just keep it to myself. Like, no, but in me, like the first one is like the best for me.
Right. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah. So my final thoughts. I'm glad I got to this movie because I got to many actors and actresses in this movie. And yeah, it's a really awesome movie. Can't wait to talk about the sequel. Because the sequel is like, what, 2013 or 2014?
Well, that's the same thing, dude. But yes, like okay. It is in the same year.
Okay, so yeah, really awesome Adam Sandler movie, and I really love watching it. I give it 100.
And for my final thoughts, yes, Infinity. Yes, I forgot to mention that.